And it's Mads.
And welcome back to Melody and Mayhem. Sorry, I had to emphasize that. Welcome back because
yes, girl, it's been a minute.
Too long. Let
Sorry,
me talk in my
guys.
mic like I got some sense.
Yeah. Oopsie.
I'm just not used to it. It's been so long.
It has been a long time. I was actually
long.
like looking through all of our episodes and I was like, wow.
Scary.
It was like May of 2025.
May? Ooh, that means it's almost been a year.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. I know we actually have fans because people have been like, where's the pod?
Where's the podcast?
So,
Yeah, people have been
for
asking.
our true
and I was
fans,
like, wow.
we're back.
We're back.
And
We're back. We're back. And better
just
than
wait.
ever.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because this season, new season, this episode is part of last season. We'll get to that in a minute. But this
we'll
new
introduce
season is going to be real good because we got a lot of fun things planned.
Yes.
A lot of life changes. But like, guys,
Yes.
it's going to be good.
And speaking of life changes, you can see there's a life change on our couch as we speak. Life change.
Right.
This is Ink.
This is our special guest.
Why is he licking your blanket?
Inky, say hi to the pod.
He is
not
interested.
He mad. It's
is
Inky bitey time, which means his bedtime.
Yes, I'm trying to get him to actually go to sleep, and lay the fuck down.
You wanna go
But
sleep.
he is an 8-month. Well, he'll be 8 months on the 15th. Old Labrador, black
boy.
Labrador Retriever, and he's my baby.
He is Madison's
He's put
baby.
me through hell and back, but it's okay.
He's just
I
a
love him.
puppy. Ain't that right, Stinka Inka? He's just a puppy. He's just a puppy.
Yeah, maybe he'll show his face at the end if he'll actually turn around. But he's
if
like
not,
looking at us
Madison will
solo.
put pictures somewhere.
Yeah, of course.
So you can
I
actually
love my
see what he
baby.
looks like.
I love my baby. Anyways,
Why is he staring at me so intently?
I think that just means he loves you.
You love me, Inky?
And he's sleepy. Look. He can't even keep his eyes open
He's
for real.
sleepy. You want to go night-night?
Go night-night, Tink Tink.
Go night-night.
Yeah, just go night-night. Oh, my baby.
Anyways,
so, yeah, why were we gone for so long, Kelsey?
a lot was
It's honestly
going
my
on,
fault.
but I kind of want to save some stuff for the first episode of the new season. But basically, again, lots of life changes, but Madison got a new job. We'll get into all this, I promise. But Madison got a new job, which freed up her time, and now we can film whenever.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, okay, well, next episode.
Yeah, next episode, tune
But
in because
today,
we're going to get real nitty gritty. Like, we're going to get real deep into it. Oh, Inky. Oh, he just want to lay with me. How cute. Anyways, but we're back. That's the most important part. And we're not going to leave y'all hanging, okay? I promise.
yes, consistency is our New Year's resolution.
Correct.
And we will get better about posting more frequently.
For sure.
So, with that being said,
we're
long-awaited
reshooting an episode from last season, okay?
Yeah, we did film it, but then the audio got lost. And we were like, well, instead of just putting out a video that's just a video, not great audio quality, let's just refilm it. Because we look busted, crusted, dusted anyways in that video, so we were just like, let's just scrap it and try it again.
We'll just redo it, and it's okay.
Yeah, and here we are.
It is what it is. So, we're back to finish our first season with the final part of the Boyband series.
Yes.
Which, if you can't tell already, which my shirt's off.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So, I don't know if you can really tell. But Madison's loud and proud.
Our boys, why don't we?
I would say our boys, but
previous years.
We'll get into it later.
Oh,
But
girl,
I
please.
I can't claim.
No. Yes, she can claim them in the years 2016
Okay.
to 2019 or 18.
Speaking of which, 2016 is becoming a trend, allegedly.
Yeah, it is.
No. So, but yeah, I guess we can claim it from the time we were.
I think they started in 2017.
Big fans of them. I don't remember.
Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. They were just our number one boy band during that time.
Correct.
Yes.
So we're gonna get into it. First, we're gonna start, with the usual. So, Mads, what's your song of the week?
Oh, okay. My song of the week is honestly, I'm gonna introduce both. I'm gonna introduce my album and my song because they coincide and they go with one another. And I'm kicking myself for it taking me so long to get to this album because it came out in like either last summer. It was like June 2025, I think the album came out. And I'm just now sitting down and listening to the whole album.
Yeah.
And I'm pissed because I was like, I know I'm going to like it, like when I get to it, but I just haven't gotten to it. And that album is Father Figure by John Bellion. I love John Bellion. I have loved John Bellion for a very, very, very long time. And he drops like every like 6 years. Not even kidding. It's been
For
6
real,
years
he
since he
really
dropped his
do.
previous album. I think he dropped it in 2018. So it was like, this is long overdue. We need something. The people are dehydrated. Okay, we're thirsty.
The people are dehydrated.
We're thirsty. We need more.
Thirsty.
And
right.
anyways, Father Figure by John Bellion is going to be my album of the week, or for this week, and then a song off of it. So I'm going to cheat a little bit and say there's 2 songs, right? Because there's one song that I like really, really loved, and that is Rich and Broke. So good. Rich and Broke is so good. But the title track has been like my earworm, like this whole entire like past week.
Okay.
Like, and Father Figure obviously is the song that I'm like have been bumping consistently.
Very good.
Like Rich and Broke, bomb, okay? But like also Father Figure is also really, really good. So I'm gonna say both.
See, I need to listen to that full album because I've heard Father Figure. I don't like remember it, but I know I've listened to it, and then I've definitely listened to Why. So I really like that song.
Yeah, with Luke Combs.
But okay, so my album of the week, controversial, I know, but it's Sex Hysteria, the deluxe album by Jessie Murph. Now, I know everybody's got their opinions on her, and I don't love all of the album, but I liked most of the songs that I can claim the album, I guess, if that makes sense. Specifically the deluxe version, because I feel like the deluxe songs were better than the original like album. But my favorite song, which is my song of the week, is Forever, which is her, Jessie Murph, and Six Lack or Black, however you say it, I don't know. But you probably heard the song on TikTok because I got it in my feed from her performing it at New Year's, and you think, how does she perform a song where she just says, I just want to F you forever and ever and ever and ever and F you forever and ever. But she just didn't say F, and then at the end says love you forever. So, low-key, the song goes hard. I know people clown her, but, like, to me, most of the songs in the album I thought were, like, pretty good considering, you know, like, her age and stuff. And they deal with, like, real-life themes. I think she's 19.
Really?
Yeah, she's really young. And she was, like, and that's why everybody, it's controversial because the album is like Sex Hysteria, and she talks about like sex and like money and gangsta shit and stuff, and she's 19, and she has literally a song like about her, like, I forget what it's called. It's like something about being drunk. Like, I'm too drunk for this. Yeah, it's too drunk for this. And it's like, girl, you're 19. That's why she couldn't film the Blue Stroops video at a bar she went to Nashville Palace.
Girl, I had no idea
That's
she was
the
that
lore.
young. I had no idea.
Yeah, she's not 21, so
That's
she can't
so
go to
much
the
lore.
But she's performed at, like, I think she's performed at Barstool and stuff. I don't know how they figured that out.
You probably just can't drink. I mean, that's really
right.
it. You
That's
know,
what
she
I
just
feel
get
like.
some X's
but
on her hands and be like, she can't go to the bar.
I give her grace because I know a lot of people. But I know a lot of people like don't like her and they get mad at her. Especially the song, I believe it's 1965. I don't like that song. We're not going to get into it.
Is that the one
video
with the music video? The crazy
ass
the video
for that is crazy. But
that's funny.
I can respect art is art, and she wrote about personal life experiences on the album, and I somewhat relate to some of those, so that's how I feel. I like the album in general, the deluxe version. So that's my song and album.
Nice.
And Loki, I don't have a music video because I haven't watched a music video in a while.
Yeah, honestly, neither have I.
And then pop culture playbook wise,
Okay,
so pop culture playbook wise, sorry guys, Inky's no longer with us. He's in his crate for 9 times. No longer with us. He's just no longer with us in the picture. He's in his room. Good night. All right. Anyways, pop culture playbook wise, yeah, basically, I don't really have a lot going on sports wise. Again,
I mean, yeah, it's just
you know what
playoff
we could talk about
season.
sports wise? Heated rivalry.
LMAO. Okay, wait. Okay.
That's also, I guess, pop culture, so we'll combine them.
We'll combine them. Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's not much. I mean, there is a lot. Let's say that because
no, not that there's nothing going on. But
we're in the playoffs right now, and
I'm done.
We need to not be done. We need to push for the freaking Bears. We need to push for the What are you looking like that for?
The Bears.
Yes, girl. They haven't been in the freaking
Out of all the teams left, I'm going for the Bills. Sorry.
I mean, I'm not saying that
the Bears is crazy.
No, it's not. They haven't been in the playoffs in years. Like they're the underdog
I'm
right
happy
now.
For
and
them,
I like the Bills too. Trust me, I had Josh Allen. He carried my freaking fantasy this year. I'm saying I would like to see those teams in the Super Bowl.
Okay,
can they be in the Super Bowl?
I can agree with that.
I don't think they can both be in the Super Bowl.
I won't be rooting for it's just for me personally I was rooting for the Panthers and then they lost and so I was just devastated and then the Eagles also lost so it just became ultimately devastating for me. So really it's just I'm not even probably gonna watch Super Bowl to be honest. I mean I will. I'll be watching Bonito Bowl but Super Bowl wise if it's not the Bills I really couldn't care less to watch it to be honest. It's gonna be a boring Super Bowl.
I mean, it was last year. And
yeah,
the year before that. And the year before that. I mean, it's been boring, honestly, in my opinion.
I liked
for the past,
it last year
3
because
years.
obviously the Eagles are in it and stuff.
But we've seen the Eagles 5 times in the past 5 years.
Which is fine.
I'm over it. Let's get some new teams in the Super Bowl.
No, that's really fine.
What I'm rooting for at the end of the day.
But I just want teams that are not that they're not competitive because obviously if they're in the playoffs and they're making a Super Bowl, they're competitive. But it's just I just don't want a boring game. I'm interested in actually watching the game itself and not just the commercials and Bad Bunny doing that. I'm generally interested in the game, and so if it's the game is boring in the first quarter, I'm tuning out until the halftime show, and then I'll tune in when whoever wins. To be honest, but back to heated rivalry. Okay.
Wait, no. There's still one more thing. The championship game is on Monday. The college football championship game.
Oh, right. See, I stopped keeping up with that, too, because
honestly, I couldn't even tell you who's in it.
Are in it. And I was kind of disappointed that Ole Miss lost, but, I don't really care for either of those teams. But
they're about to get stomped
on. Miami's going to get clapped by Indiana. Indiana's just too good.
Dude, that one, what was the score? It was, something ridiculous.
For the Oregon game? Yeah.
Yeah, 50-something. I was like, how did we all get that high? Who let Oregon in?
But yeah, Miami's gonna get clapped. Sorry, Carson Beck, you're not getting the college championship.
No.
Did he get it with Georgia?
I don't know.
I don't know. Don't quote me on nothing because I don't keep up with Georgia. I really don't keep up with a lot of college except for Vandy and Kentucky, and then I really just keep up with the SEC. Let me just say that. And I know Georgia's in the SEC, but I don't keep up with Georgia specifically. So if I say anything wrong, sorry.
Yeah.
Because Georgia fans be crazy, too.
I mean, everybody in the SEC be
honestly,
crazy.
everybody be crazy, but Georgia fans
SEC,
and Alabama fans and Tennessee fans.
Bama, Tennessee, Georgia.
You know what I can say, though? I am so glad that Tennessee lost 1 to Bama and to Vanderbilt. That was the one thing I was excited for this season. Kentucky doesn't play good football, but we're entering basketball season, but
girl, they haven't been good in basketball.
I thoroughly enjoyed Tennessee getting beat.
That's all I can say. Oh, speaking of basketball, I can talk about that too. Oh. Vanderbilt is undefeated in both men's and women's teams right now.
So we do got stuff to talk about. Really.
Yeah, and I told you. I was
we don't, but we do.
We could talk about heated rivalry, but we can also save heated rivalry for next week. And we can get into it more. Okay,
but what if there's something that comes up next week that we can talk about?
I'm still talking
about it. It's more fresh because we just watched it.
It is, but it's more I feel like it'll be more on theming with what we're talking about because it's more pop culture.
Okay, you're right. We'll save it for next episode. I know that's annoying. We'll save it for next episode so we can go into depth, like Matt said, because low-key, this is going to be a long episode already in itself.
Right. I don't even know how many minutes in.
Basically, go sports, go Vanderbilt, go Kentucky basketball as well, and good luck to everybody competing in a championship for football, whether you're college or NFL.
Yeah.
All right. So, where shall we begin?
OMG. Well, yeah. So, like we said earlier, we're gonna be talking more about our "Why Don't We" era and what came with that. That sounds really dramatic. It's really not that dramatic, but
It
we
was
were
just like
in
our
deep
biggest
for
boy band era of
that.
like
Yeah,
who we've talked about so far. Why don't we like really like?
I feel like
And
it definitely bonded
I
us.
mean this in the nicest way for us, but like we were low key groupies for Why Don't We?
Oh yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not offended by that.
Okay, I'm saying I'm not hating for myself either because like we did the thing, but like we was groupies for Why Don't We? Like every time they had a show in Tennessee, we was there.
Every time.
If we were in the state and able to go, we
We
found
were
a way
there.
and we was there.
We were there.
And that just is what it is because we were obsessed.
Obsessed.
Which Madison will talk about in a future episode, but she wants to talk about boy bands like
Oh, maybe
today and stuff.
Maybe,
But we'll have her do a
we'll
solo
see.
on that because she has a lot to say.
Maybe.
Not in a bad way, but you know, just like anyways. But so we'll start with where our Why Don't We era began. So how I remember it, you might remember it differently. But
No,
I just
honestly, I don't remember it at all.
Okay, so
Like, I
what I remember how it started.
Wait,
was,
I can give you the background before how
yeah,
I brought
but
it to
you should start how you found them and then you showed it to me.
Okay, guys. So what I'm about to tell you. Oh my god. It's fine.
Okay.
It usually clocks out like
Got
that.
you.
It's
Okay.
still recording. I guys was a avid low gangster. I said it. I was heavily involved in the Team 10 Team 10 house. Right. Yeah, Team 10. That was Jake Paul's.
That was his brother.
That was Jake Paul's.
Yeah,
yeah. The Paul brothers.
Yeah.
I was all over that.
I was a Logan Paul.
And I was more definitely, on Logan Paul's side than I was more on Jake Paul's side. And of course, we'll get into that later about the drama and everything that came out of it. But I was like avidly watching Logan Paul's videos like every night. And I remember he was like, oh, like I've got these guys coming out and we're gonna like help them film a music video. And he like vlogged the behind the scenes experience. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is like actually so cool. Like these little white boys can kind of sing. And it was the Nobody Gotta Know music video.
Aww.
And it's like when they're like literally going and handing out roses to different girls and like singing to them like out in like California or whatever. And Logan like filmed like the vlog experience. So now I'm gonna have Kelsey take it off because I was watching it late that night and I was like, Kelsey.
So we're in high school. Is it freshman year or sophomore year?
I think it was soft. Honestly,
I don't remember. We were in high school,
it was in
and
high school,
me
yeah,
and
it was
Madison
the
like
freshman or
never
sophomore.
had any class together. We didn't really have lunch together either, except for whatever year it was, whether
Yeah.
it was freshman or sophomore year. Either way, but Madison came up to me at lunch with her little iPod. I just remember this so vividly. She was like, "Kelsey, you need to watch this. Like, look at them. They're so cute." So I was like, okay, girl. Because at this point, me and Madison had already had like a year or two where we started going to concerts and we found our niche.
Yeah,
So,
and
like
seeing the boy bands and stuff that we had talked about in
correct.
previous episodes,
We
like
were
Jack
like,
and Jack and
yeah.
like all the others, MagCon, like
yeah, the Digi
playlists,
tours, all that.
yeah, all
stuff.
that. Yeah.
So Madison was like, you need to check these boys out or whatever. So like, she was like, watch. And I was familiar with Logan Paul too, but like, I don't think I was like avid watching him until after this per se. But I knew who he was and I knew who Jake Paul was. I think at that time I was more watching just like vlogs on YouTube. I don't know, but I wasn't like what you say in the low gang, I guess per se. But then Madison was like, go watch them. So then I went on a deep dive when I got home. And then I started watching all the Logan vlogs. And then I started getting into, like, Why Don't We?
Yeah,
would say.
pretty much.
Because after that, I don't know what the in-between was. But then I watched the Help Me Help You video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was
I don't know
only
what
the
the
beginning
timeline is for
EP
that.
came out first because that was like the introduction. What was the second one? There's a Why Don't We Just in there. There's an invitation in there. I feel like there's an EP that I'm missing and it's pissing me off, but whatever. Yeah, so
The On My Way EP, the first one, like the very first one.
only the beginning, right?
Or, yeah, only the beginning,
Mhm.
yeah.
That's the one that On My Way was on, and that was my
Yeah.
favorite of that.
Yes.
Love that one. But yeah, it was like, yeah, we were like, oh, this is so cool. And then of course, yeah, like Logan Paul definitely was like the most exposure that we got originally when we were thinking about Why Don't We, because this is before they were like touring like really big. This is when they were just dropping EPs like crazy, and they would do their like what are they called, the mashup videos?
Oh yeah, like oh my gosh, I forget
it's
what
like
they were
Monday
called.
Mashup or something like that, and they were like
Wednesdays or Fridays or something.
Yeah, it was something like of that sort, and they were making those videos and they were doing pop songs with their own songs and like combining them. And and of course the Help Me You music video came out with Logan Paul, and then also and then this is also the time that Jake Paul and Logan Paul were beefing.
Oh, correct.
And then this is when they were dropping diss tracks back and forth between one another, and then they were in the fall of Jake Paul, which is
hold up, I'm gonna throw up. Look at your face. You don't know what it means to club. Which wild work. I will say during this time, because my lane changed quite a bit. So at this time, my lane was Zach, because I was like, oh, he's the youngest. He's so cute. In reality, no, he ended up not being my favorite. But no shade to Zach, but that was just, it was brief. It was like, oh, I think Zach's cute. Then I discovered the other members. But
I'm so weak.
Again, no tea, no shade to him. I'm glad he's doing well and stuff. But yeah. You didn't like Daniel from the whole time, or Jack from the whole time either, because you was Daniel, then you was Jack.
No. I very vividly remember the Nobody Gotta Know music video and being obsessed with Jack's voice during that time.
Correct, but
it was Jack before it was Daniel. It was definitely Jack before it was Daniel, and then it was Jack, and then it was Jangle. Like it was honestly, it was nobody really ever else except for Jack and Daniel, ever. Like literally.
You know what I did the other day? Also, for some reason, account came up, so I was like stalking account.
Oh my god! Somebody don't. I'm gonna bleep it.
But I don't know why it came up in my like thing, or like somebody followed it. Who did you follow that I was like, why does Madison follow it? It was that account had followed someone that was like, I was like looking up, and then I was like, wait, Madison knows who they are or something, and then that's when it led into a deep dive.
Interesting. I wonder who it was, but
I have to remember, because you follow them, so I can look it up and see. But anywho, so back to the where we were. So long story short, we were like, oh, they're cute. We kind of started to follow them. Then we started listening to their music, and then finally, I think this was like a couple months later. Maybe it was like, I don't know exact time frame. Either way, I remember we were again at lunch, and they started posting the pins on the different states that were coming to for
cities, tour. For the tour, and it was like a black and white, like.
Maybe we weren't at lunch. I know we were at school, because either I texted you or something, because they kept posting, like you said, like the pins to where they were, and I was like, I'd be damned if they don't go to Nashville. And
I think Daniel posted that they were coming to Nashville.
Like, sure enough, they had like one on Tennessee, so we were like, oh, well, they're coming to Tennessee. Yeah. And on your account, you have like the thing posted, and you were like, well, why don't we come to Tennessee? Like, all is good or whatever. You were like, thank God they're coming to Tennessee.
I'll put the screenshot up.
Yeah, she'll put the screenshot.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
with the username blocked out, because bitch, you're not finding that.
It's really not that hard to find. Anyways, but
I'm about to just.
They announced they're coming to Tennessee, so we were like, we're definitely going. Did we get tickets? I guess we got tickets for it, because we ended up going to the concert. We definitely saw that one, because that was at Rocketown. Correct. But we got tickets for it, and then fast forward, we both made fan accounts for Why Don't We at the time. I made a Twitter and Instagram, and Madison had an Instagram. And then, I'm not revealing the name of mine either, because I'm sure you could still find it. But.
I know what it is.
Anyways, on my Why Don't We Twitter, I kept seeing all these radio stations in the different places they were being at. At least the radio station in our area were doing contests to meet them, because it was like their first tour, so they needed some press, they were trying to promote the show, whatever. So I was like, one of our stations was like, oh, like we're doing like a private concert, and you get to meet them. So, and that's the station I've won most of the stuff from before this experience, because I ended up winning more contests with the other station. But at this point in time, 107.5 The River, I had won like a couple contests before, so I was like, oh, I'll probably get this one because I've won from them before, whatever. So I entered the contest. It was like probably something like and retweet this and tag your friend or whatever the heck.
Yeah.
And then there was the I-106 one, which is now a different station. But I-106.7 was also like a pop station. They were also doing like what was it like? It was like a meet and greet, and it was like you could hang out with them. It was more of like it was called I Hang, or they were like I Hang.
Yeah, 106.7 was more like of an experience, I think, in the sense that like where it's more one-on-one. Right. Because that was the one where it was like they had games on wheels. Correct. Like you can meet them and then you can like go and like play. Games on Wheels is like a giant like trailer basically where they have like all the different consoles set up and they have like different video games on those consoles and then you can play like you can like kind of move around on this like back of this trailer and like get to play like the video games. And so we got to do that with them.
Well,
yeah.
So they were like, we're doing the I Hang, so of course we entered that contest too because we were like, we're going to find any way we can to hang out with them or meet them, you know, because this was our first time seeing them live.
Right.
So we already had tickets, whatever. Fast forward, probably a week or so before the concert, I get a DM from 107.5, and they were like, oh, like, you won to get into this contest, like, here's, like, the details, whatever. So I'm texting myself. I'm like, girl, we got into 107.5. Like, obviously, I'm taking you. Mm-hmm. And then Madison.
We both entered both and both got
Yeah, we literally, basically, long story short.
Yeah, because I also won the 107.5
won both. So then we ended up bringing 2 other friends to the 107.5 one.
And then they had to leave early or something like that.
Yeah, something happened, so they couldn't come to the other one. And then we ended up going to the I-106.7 one. Which, the 107.5 one, again, like Matt said, it just wasn't, like, very hands-on, which it's no fault to them. They literally said it was going to be a concert and meet and greet. Yeah. I wasn't expecting more than that, to be honest. So I was just happy to get a picture with them and see them up close.
It was, like, more of an acoustic experience. And it was a lot more people, too. So it was, like, there was, like maybe 20 to 30 people in the room. And it was, like, a small room. And they had a stage set up. And then they, like, perform a couple acoustic songs. And then, like, the people were able to ask questions. And then we all got in a line to, like, go meet them afterwards kind of situation. And then the 106.7 one was completely different. Because that was, like, it was very few people. Like, maybe, like, 5 to 10 of us total. And then it was like, oh, okay, well, you guys, we can go over there and go on the Games on Wheels thing. You can talk to them way more, take pictures with them. Like, I don't remember
anybody else being at the I-106 one.
I think it was like I said, 5 to 10 people. I think it might have been
maybe
even less.
There was, and I just wasn't paying attention. But I don't remember meeting one. I don't remember meeting other people. Yeah, like other girls besides Whitoni and then like the radio station staff. But like I know like at the 107.5 when it was packed to the brim, and I remember like we had to get my mom to take us to the first one. And then she had to my mom was like, I'll take y'all to one thing, and then she was like, have Madison want to pick y'all up with her. So we were like, okay, we had to figure out how to get from one place to another. So I was like, will you just take us to both the meet and greets that we want, and then her mom will pick us up and take us to the concert, whatever. We ended up figuring it out. But basically, I wrote, like, after we went this, I have, like, a notes app experience that I was like, because I don't ever want to forget this because I was obsessed. But long story short, I said, we went to 107.5, and they did the Nobody Gotta Know, Despacito, Slow Motion Sunday Candy mashup, and answered a few questions. Then they did the Something Different Tell Me mashup. And then, low-key, the meet and greet was rushed. I said hi, and then left.
I mean, honestly, I completely agree. It was it was just a lot of people. Yeah. I remember the one memory I have, like, very specifically, because I stood by Jack, because I was a Jack girlie, and he was like, hold on, my mom's calling me. Like, he answered.
Oh, my God.
His mom's like, he was like, hey, I'm in a meet and greet, Mom. Like, can I call you out?
I don't remember. I don't even remember, like, talking to them at this one. I literally probably just like, hey, and that was it, because I was probably shy. And then I remember we go over to 106.7, and we get there, and we're waiting for them to come from the one we were just
no, for real.
Which is, like, low-key, like, crazy work. But anyways, so we get there, and they're like, oh, we're just waiting for them to arrive. They gave us, like, a goodie bag, whatever, so we're just talking to them, and then me and Master. And then they get there. They had to do their interview with the station, so we watched them do their interview and stuff, and then they're like, okay, guys, like, go up and meet them. And, like, at the time, I thought I was being cute and quirky, but really it was just cringy looking back on it. But, like, I remember, we got to meet them all. We all we all hugged them, and then we took a picture. And I was like, Corbin, can you kiss me on the cheek? And I do believe he was dating Christina at the time.
Oh, probably. They were dating for a really long time.
I'm sure it's not that big of a deal. But also, like, I was like, there's no way I'm gonna end up dating the man. But like, still, I was just like, bruh. And I was like, well, can you kiss me on the cheek? And everybody was just like, oh, they were like, oh, okay, like, oh, cute. And then like, that was like my favorite meet and greet picture of all time. Oh my God, that was my profile picture. Everything. Like, I was so obsessed.
Oh
but
God. Yeah,
basically,
I remember my outfit from that day. That was really rough.
I remember your outfit. No, I remember my outfit. I was wearing a Coca-Cola shirt and freaking jeans, shorts, and Converse.
Cute. Like, she's
Not
simple,
cute.
she's cute. I was wearing, oh my God. When
You
you talk
were
about
wearing your
embarrassing, it was
shirt.
literally a shirt that said cute. And I remember wanting to wear this shirt so bad because it was a crop top. And that was like the only crop top that I owned. And so I was like, I gotta wear this. And it was in black and white. So I was like, and if you know me, I love black and white. It's easy to style. You can put anything with it.
Valid.
So I'm gonna put this cute shirt, and it's like copper and tellurium, of course, like the periodic table. And it was just like really like, guys,
it's okay. It was a different time.
Moment.
It was a different time. So basically, I have from this part, I'll be quick. So I said, so they did their interview and we did the meet and greet. I was the first to go of me and Madison. This was a big thing, which we probably touched on this in the other episode, maybe. But when we go to meet and greets, me and Madison always fought over who's going first. So I guess that was
no.
That was like a valid point for me to put.
In the sense that she's saying it.
No,
we
like
fought
not like
over
bad.
Who was
not
going
bad.
first. Like, like, I want you to go first. I'm nervous. Like,
no,
I
yeah,
need you to go
like,
first.
Oh, I'm
you
mad
have
at
to
you.
go
Like,
first.
you have to go. It was
yeah,
just like
it wasn't like I want to get to the boys
go.
first. It wasn't malicious at all.
No,
it was like, I'm just really scared and anxious right now. Can you please go before I do? And we just had to end up just like switching off. Basically,
no, literally,
it was like, oh, you went first last time,
right? So anyway,
you have to go first this time.
But I said I was first to go. I walked up to them. This is probably so cringy. God, I was first to go. I lost my spot. Oh, and I walked up to each of them and gave them a hug. I got between Corbin and Jonah and asked Corbin to kiss me on the cheek. This is so cringy. He held his lips there for like 5 minutes.
It's giving Wattpad. It's giving fan fiction.
So cringy. Then we went in the truck to play games. I played Mario Kart with Daniel, and I put in my friend, but this was Madison. But we played Mario Kart with Daniel, and Madison beat Daniel.
She was on
he told her good job and gave her a hug. They also let us pick out their Instagram picture.
They did.
I remember that. We were all sitting there, and then
go back
whoever it was like showed us their phone, and they were like, "Which picture should we post?"
Instagram. Was it?
I think it was for the band account.
Yeah, no, it was 100% for the band account, but I was trying to think, I don't know if this was created yet. Like the slides, having more than one picture on Instagram.
Oh, I don't
think they posted like, I feel like, okay, I think it was just, they gave us options to choose from. And
I don't know,
like,
but I said like they posted the picture we picked.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
so they did.
Like,
I'm like, I will go back and find that and like screenshot it and like put it in there.
It will be here.
Because they definitely chose the one we did. Because I think they posted it in that moment. Like literally,
like they were like, yeah, it was probably like noon
better?
Or something. They were like, yeah, we need to post it this time. Whatever.
Yeah.
So then I said we picked our Instagram picture. They posted it. Then Corbin came over and sat next to me, and I died.
LMAO.
God. I beat him at Mario Kart, and he gave me a high five. We talked a lot, and then they were about to leave. Oh, so I remember this because I have the fan account, and like, so we played the games in the truck with them, and then they all got out, and they were about to leave, and they were like, y'all want to talk to them or ask them anything else? Ask them. So then I went over to Jack because I promised a girl on Twitter I'd get her video. So I went over to Jack, got a video for a girl on Twitter, and then I talked to Corbin, and I was like, do you have any advice on geometry?
I remember that. I think there's a video of that, right? I feel
I have the Jack video, and I'm sure there's probably a video. If I can find it, I'll put it. Yeah, we'll put it in there.
That in the moment.
God, again, so cringy. But like, he was like nerdy, so he would post things, and he'd be like, "Oh, like math stuff," because I don't know if they were still in school or not, or I don't know. He posted something like he liked NASA and math, and so I was like, "Oh, well, do you know anything about geometry?" Trying to be again cute and quirky. God, and then I remember I talked to them, and then I said. He said, you'll get through it. Don't worry about it. And then we gave them high fives, hugged them all again, and said good luck. I held Jonah forever. He smelled so good and gave the best hug. He was so sweet. He also said, oh, I love you. And I said, love you too. See you tonight.
I remember him like having great hugs. I do remember specifically really Jonah having great hugs consistently. Neither here nor there.
Are we going to get into the Jonah? Nope. Is that too much? Okay.
Nope. We don't have time.
Okay, we need to speed it up a little bit. So basically, that was like the first time we met them. Do you have any like things significant you remember from that time meeting them that was
Honestly, no. I remember the highlights. I remember what I wore, and I remember beating Daniel at Mario Kart. And thinking about it now, I'm like, he definitely like let me win. I don't know. I definitely thought I had like the upper leg on him. Like I was like, ooh, I'm just so good at Mario Kart. Like I just beat this boy band guy, at Mario Kart.
Me just reading this is just like cringing me
It's
out.
giving Wattpad, but yeah, I mean that's really all I like the highlights. I feel like something else happened. Oh, I have a video of Daniel. I'm like, oh my god, look at his eyes, and like I'm like zooming, and he's like, hey, hello, like in the camera. I have that. It's like deep in my Snapchat memory, but yeah, I've got that in there.
But basically, yeah, after that, we ended up going to the concert we had tickets for. We waited for them after the concert by the bus.
Okay, another story time.
Right.
So we waited by the bus, of course, to see them go back onto their bus, right? And yeah, so of course there's like us and like a whole bunch of other girls who are also waiting for the bus, for them to get on the bus, and a security guard goes, what did she say? Like, Madison and Kelsey, your mom is here.
Your mom is here.
And I'm sitting there like, because at this point, I had been ignoring my mother's text messages because I was trying to wait for the boys to come out. I was like, girl, I have places to be.
It's never enough because we've already met them twice and seen them in concert.
Not at this point, though. I mean, yes.
No,
we've done the thing, like, but I don't care. Like, I needed them to recognize me again and be like, oh my god, you're from the earlier. Like, I needed my Wattpad moment, girl.
We need.
And so I was kind of like, ooh, mom, like, just give me a minute. Like, I'm trying to wait for them to get out of this building so they can get on this bus. And this lady was like, your mom is here, the security guard. And girl, that was so embarrassing.
Me and Madison literally just looked at her and we're like, oh my god. And then it's like everybody's just watching us like leave. Because obviously they're like not gonna stop saying anything until you reveal yourself.
Yep. So,
But that was like the first time we met them, and also the first like concert experience. The second one, they came again to Nashville for the invitation tour, and they were at the Ryman. There was nothing really special about this one. It was just us seeing them in concert. Like, they didn't have any meet and greets or anything. We didn't get VIP, or there was no radio station show, or what is it called, hangouts or whatever. So we just went to the show with one of our mutual friends, and then pretty much it. There was really nothing crazy there.
No, not on that one.
Then they announced that they were doing some promo with the radio station in Memphis. I don't know what station. I don't remember. But they were like
Q something. I still follow them on Twitter. It was either Twitter or Facebook. I follow them on Facebook something still. It's like Q something.
But they did like a meet and greet at Incredible Pizza in Memphis, and so we were like, oh, okay, well, Memphis, not that far.
Yeah.
We'll just get
light work, no reaction,
just convince one of
no
our
cars.
moms to drive us, right?
Yeah, no cars.
So, again, quickly, my mom. I just remember like it was supposed to snow the day we were supposed to go, and they kept. My mom and I were watching the news. My mom was like, "I'm not going if it snows," and I was like, yes, you are. And I was like begging her the morning of because I didn't want to cancel. I'm asking because we had already gotten up and gotten ready. Like, we were like, oh, we're going. And my mom was like, And then I was just like, please. And then she was like, well, I need to go. And I was like, girl, there's a Dillard's down the street. Like, we'll go do this meet and greet and you can go shop.
You go to the mall. Yeah.
So she was like, all right, fine. So then I text Madison. I'm like, girl, we're a go. We're
the green light.
And then so we go pick Madison up. We go to Memphis. Again, this one was nothing too crazy either. We just got to meet them, but they put us all in groups, and I feel like it was like efficient for them because they also had a lot of people. But it was like me and Madison, and then like it was like a sister and a brother. They were like younger, but they were like in our picture, which again I didn't mind because it was a free meet and greet. Like whatever.
It was free, and the place was cool. Like we actually we roamed around kind of and did some of the
attractions.
Yeah, we got to
like hang out. It was like at a
it's like an indoor amusement park.
Place. It kind of gives like Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, but maybe like a little
bit
more
elevated. Or like a family amusement center. It just was like
they had like indoor roller coasters.
Yeah, they had like rides, a play place, a pizza place. You know the vibes.
The kind of
so we kind of like hung out there for a little bit, and then we went and got barbecue and came home.
Yeah,
that one wasn't that crazy. Then we go to Jingle Ball. Oh, this was back in Nashville. So 107.5.
This is on 167.
No, 107.5 did the concert. So 107.5 had posted they're doing like a suicide prevention like benefit concert or whatever. Live Love Nashville, because this was like the Live Love Nashville show, and they had Why Don't We on there. There was like Love. Who else was on it? Or Love, and then Dan and Shay, and then there was somebody else. It was like a couple people, but Why Don't We was on the list. So they were coming back through the area, and then I-1067 was like, well, since they'll be in there, basically everybody that was on 107.5's concert was doing something at I-106 as well. Yeah. So we entered the contest for that and got to go see everybody and meet them at I-1067, which Madison has a story of significance from that.
I have a couple of stories. So I remember, this is not really about like Why Don't We. This is about Loud. I just remember meeting him. He was really nice. But yeah, the Why Don't We. Okay, so this is also when the time they came out with their book. Do you remember that?
That's right, because we bought the book and then we got another one.
We bought the book from Barnesville, like pre-ordered that hoe. Yeah. And then they gave us a free one, and that one was signed. Yeah. Oh my gosh! Wait. Oh my gosh! We were supposed to pose with it for our thumbnail.
Well, we can still do that after. Ugh, it's like in my room. I know where exactly.
Yeah, I know where mine is. So it's pretty accessible. But yeah, and so I just remember like sitting there, and then we got the books, and they signed every single one, and it was very cute, very slay, and we were very front row. We like when I tell you, we were like maybe 2 feet. Like if I stuck my foot out, I could touch Daniel.
We got videos from this one too.
Yeah,
that you can like see.
Of
course, we're like
of course,
because. Your fanny pack.
There's a fanny pack story and there's a Rubik's Cube story, and I'm trying to remember.
I don't remember the Rubik's Cube story.
It was Jack Avery trying to solve a freaking Rubik's Cube, and he was just like, "I can do it," and like he just took forever to solve it. I remember.
I just remember specifically the fanny pack because you were like, "Oh my god, I'm like never losing this." Like this is so.
They were giving out fanny pack. I won a fanny pack somehow, some way. It was very specific. And well, no. There was one behind Daniel, like or something like that. And he had picked it up, and he was just fooling around with his fanny pack this entire time. This concert, like there's going on.
Yeah.
They're singing, and he's just fooling with his fanny pack. And I don't even know. I was like, can I just have the fanny pack or something like that? And he was like, yeah, like here's the fanny pack. And I remember being like,
yes, you were like distraught that he touched it, whatever. She was like, I'm not watching it, I'm not moving it.
I'm like, and I still have it. And is it as cute as it was when I got it? No,
probably not.
It's been to many amusement parks with me, but Daniel Seavey touched that fanny pack, and so I just loved it.
But yeah, so shout out I-106 again for another hangout where we got to meet them again. And also meet, like,
Didn't you play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star too?
Huh?
Is that the one you played the
yes. piano? That video is still on Facebook because it's like bookmarked in my thing.
I'm weak.
And I like shared it to my feed, and like all my family was like, oh my gosh, you play piano.
Yeah.
No, it was, what did I play? Was it Twinkle Twinkle? I think it was... I think it was Happy Birthday. That's really the only song I can go up and play. It's either Happy Birthday, Old MacDonald, one of the easy songs. But they were like, does anybody play? And I was like, yeah. And then I played it. And then they put me in the montage.
Period.
And then we went over to the 107.5 concert. It was at Marathon. Again, it was just like, it was like a benefit concert. So like, Why Don't We only did two? Everybody did like 1 or 2 songs.
Yeah, it was very quick.
But like, we liked most of the artists on the lineup anyway. So we were like,
yeah, why not? Yeah.
So went to that. That was good. Then this next one. This is the big one.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. So this is a big one.
I'll let Madison do this one too.
So this one, I honestly don't know how I convinced my parents to do this. Okay.
I don't either.
I begged them. Okay. I was like, I need to see them in concert. Like.
I don't know how we convinced them to go, but I remember that we bought VIP specifically and got front row. And I don't know if we had planned the travel before or we just
probably
bought the
not. I think knowing who I am as a person.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, especially during that time, I was very like impulsive in the sense that I was just going to buy it. And then I was going to figure out, God willing, how the hell I was going to get there.
Honestly,
I didn't care. I was like, I'm going to get there. I spent my money, my hard-earned money from Strike and Spare on these dang tickets. I am going to that concert. No, if I need to take a Greyhound bus
literally.
there. Like,
and it was like a big deal to us because like I bought the tickets on my phone. I remember exactly because like they were $200, which is crazy for VIP. For me and Madison both, like $200 for VIP front row.
Oof. Inflation.
Like I wish they were still like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were just like, oh, like we're gonna. And then I was like, well, should we try to get front row? And Madison was like, well,
Why
obviously,
not?
if we're getting VIP, might as well
Why
try to get
not?
front. So
They
we
finna notice
quite
us.
literally there was no pit, but we was in a pit.
Yeah, for real.
Like, I finna be in a pit, we was in the pit.
No, for real. For real. And so, yeah, I somehow convinced my parents. I was like, hey, I bought these tickets. I need to go. Can you guys please take me? Okay. And my mom was like, okay, wait, first of all, why are you buying tickets without saying anything to me first? But, you know,
Yeah.
I digress. She
Madison's
was like,
family is so gracious. I'm telling you, the amount of times they've like taken us places instead of just like on the whim.
Yeah, before we could drive. Yeah, crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, hey, can we go? And they were like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, and we're gonna make it a family thing. So we're gonna make it a little trip out of it because Memphis is only 3 hours away from Nashville.
Right.
We can drive up there and then we'll all go together and we'll get a hotel and we'll stay near and we'll go do our own thing while we're in Memphis and you guys can go to the concert. And so this concert was at Graceland, and Graceland is like the home and like the museum and the tour of Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
So it has like where his plane is, like where his like home, like where he resided. I'm pretty sure where he passed away. If
yeah,
I'm
like
not,
it's like
not
the
mistaken.
hotel, and then it's like a site.
Yeah,
It's like
and then
you
it
can
has
like
like
go
a
walk
like a
around. They do like
museum.
tours. That
Yeah,
kind of stuff.
of his life and everything, and it's a giant piece of property, and it's beautiful. Like it's really cool.
It's really cool.
But they also happen to have a live music venue on it, and that's where Why Don't We was performing. And so I was like, yeah, can we go? And my mom was like, yeah, you know what? We've never seen Graceland either, so let's just go. And I was like, okay, cool. So we ended up driving out there, and then we got there, and we did like a hotel room tour.
No, girl, you gotta talk about the vlog. Like, the vlog starts off with Madison's like, hey guys, we're going to pick up Kelsey from her house.
And you can watch everything because it is still out there on the internet, and it is under the title of Why Don't We Remember Us.
Oh yeah, we'll link it in the description too, because I ate, one, on the editing for the time, and two, the thumbnail also I ate.
Yeah. So it's still out there. The entire vlog is out there.
Yeah,
I'm
the whole
not
vlog is
gonna
out. Like,
add
if y'all
this
want to just watch
into the
it, go
video.
watch it. But I will say, at the concert part, it gets loud. Again,
Yeah,
not
it's
my
just
best
like,
work editing, but it was good for the time.
I mean,
but it's
it's
also
just
fun
like
to look
the
back on.
balancing.
It's like kind of funny, but it's also like, oh, like.
Yeah, it's the balancing
was
of
a
the
good
audio.
experience,
It's really not
so.
that big of a deal.
Yeah,
Who the heck was going to sit there and toggle with a button back and forth? Just turn your headphones down. You'll be fine. So we vlogged the entire thing. We did a little hotel room thing and a hotel tour. And I mean, honestly, and then we got to the venue, and the venue was really cool.
Yeah.
I remember going through like the whole museum of Elvis Presley's life to get to like the meet and greet space, like itself. Like I remember like looking on the walls, and you can like read through it. So that was really cool. And then we get up there and we get to the meet and greet, and it was like the two of us. And he was like, "Wait, I remember you guys from like December, because like this was what day was this?" So this was in June of the following year, and we had seen them in December of the year of 2018. So June 2019 was the Graceland concert, and then December 2018 was the concert that we saw them in Nashville.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Wait, no, your faces are so familiar. Like we remember seeing you guys there."
Girl, we was
Geeked.
Oh my god.
Girl, like
I
what?
said, me? Like,
She said,
right. But we was geeked, girl. Oh my gosh. Yes, and we were like, oh my god, they remembered us. I don't remember, honestly. I'll have to look back at the vlog myself. But I don't remember specifically anything from the meet and greet other than like we were
they
just like,
remembered us.
they
I mean,
freaking
it was
remembered
quick.
us. Oh my god, they remembered us.
It was quick. It was a quick meet and greet. It wasn't like hey, spend time with them. It was like take a picture, say hello, keep it moving. So I think really genuinely
we did
the only
together,
thing to get
right?
out.
Like the picture
the
together.
picture is both of us together.
Which low-key, I don't know who was running was Tyler doing the camera?
I don't know. I have no
whoever
idea.
took
Whoever
those meet and greet-
edited.
Yeah, whoever edited / took those pictures for that meet and greet, best meet and greet picture I think to date.
No, definitely 8.
Because oh my,
left
it was
no
just
crumbs.
So good. What is happening?
It just lags. It's
okay,
fine.
anyway,
It's fine.
But yeah, I also made that like very prominent everywhere. I was like, I love this picture down. It's in the thumbnail, you'll see it. But like, yeah, quality, everything. Chef's kiss. Anyway, but we do the meet and greet whenever we come out. Again, all this is in the vlog, so I'll keep it brief. We go hang out. We walk around Graceland. We got slushies. We walked around, just hung out, got food. Because like basically it was like everybody had to go through the VIP. You come out of that specific part of the venue, you come back outside, and you can do whatever, and then they relined everybody up to go back inside.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah,
and we were like, because it was ticketed, so it's like it doesn't matter like where you go because there's no pit. Yeah. So we were like, oh, we already know we're in front row anyway. Like we're not gonna rush to be first in the line. So we just kind of hung out, walked around, whatever. Then we go back to we walk in there, and we were just like, again, oh my God, we're literally front row, like the stage, us.
Like right
Girl,
there.
we
and
was
we
gagged.
can get closer to the stage.
We was
like,
gagged,
we could,
honey.
like, move forward, you know?
And I remember specifically, there was a girl I followed on Twitter. I cannot remember her name either. But, like, she lived in Memphis. But, like, she was also in our row. And I was trying to find her the whole time. I don't know if I ended up seeing her or not. But, like, I remember she was also in the front row. Mm-hmm. And she had made it, like, a big deal on Twitter. Like, oh, I got front. And I was like, oh, girl, me too. But, we do the concert. Everything is good. We come back out. And then I remember we took a picture in front of the Graceland sign. Mm-hmm. Which, we'll put that in. I think that picture is so cute.
It's a cute picture. The vibes of that concert were really good.
Yeah, like, everything was so good.
Everything went really well, I think.
Yeah, like, and then we, like, went to the concert. Her mom her family came and picked us up and then stayed the night and then came home, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't anything crazy. I'm pretty sure it was on a Saturday, too, or something. Mm-hmm. So, like, it ended up working out really well, yeah. If you want to see that in depth, again, rip your ears, watch the vlog. It's linked. Okay, now I'm going to give it back to Madison again because this was the one concert I didn't go to because my family was out of town on vacation. Devastating. Mm-hmm. But Madison went with some other friends
honestly,
to this one.
I went with some of our other really good friends who we also met through going to concerts with. It was me and 3 other girls, and very, very good friends with these people. Still love them to this day. Mm-hmm. I mean, honestly, there wasn't much to it. It was at Ascend Amphitheater in Nashville, which is an outdoor venue, and it was during the summer. It was in July. And so I just remember going, and then, like, I don't know, it was a really good time. I can't remember who opened up, but I just remembered us, like, cracking up. Like, I have to find there's so many videos, like, in my memories, but I just remember us, we could not stop giggling the entire time during the opener. Opened up for them? It wasn't like it was bad. It was just like we were just giggly. Like, it was just like we were just cracking up. We were just cracking jokes. And this is where I got this hoodie, because this is like the era they were in, which is like this tie-dye era. So I remember,
what album was that concert? Because I didn't say on others, but like we went to Invitation Tour. Then they did. I remember they did "Why Don't We Just" or some songs from "Why Don't We Just" at the one show, or "Why Don't We Just" was at the Memphis show that we just talked about. But also they did. What was that song called? Oh, "What Am I?" For the first time they did it at that Christmas show in Memphis.
That's the last one. Yeah. That's toward the end.
So what was the one?
I'm trying to remember. It wasn't an Invitation Tour. It wasn't
8 Letters?
No, because that was the one in Memphis. Because you got Did they tour it twice?
Maybe, but you got me the poster at the one that I didn't go to, and there was 8 Letters.
Okay, so I think they toured 8 Letters twice, because they did 8 Letters 100% at Memphis too.
No, right, 100%. So, and they did all the other stuff too.
Yeah, I think they just might have toured it twice.
Because they never got to
the Good Times and the Bad Ones.
Yeah, they never got to them, but we'll get there.
So I definitely think it was an
it was probably just 8 Letters,
8 Letters
part
tour.
2.
Yeah.
And they maybe added like the singles that they did after that.
Yeah.
But Madison went, and then I was out of town on vacation. I come home, and she got me a poster, sweetest thing ever, and she wrote me a little note. I have it still. I just can't find it at the moment, but I know I kept it. But she wrote me a sweet little note. I was like, oh, she was like, it's our first concert, not going together. I was, emo. Anyway.
Yeah, what? Emo?
But,
okay, emo.
Because it was cute. I was like, oh, what a nice gesture. And then, next was Jingle Bash, right? Again in Memphis. Again, we had to convince someone in Madison's family. Not that my family wouldn't go, but my mom did drive us to.
They were just tired of driving us back and forth to Memphis.
Honestly,
at that point,
they were just tired of driving us everywhere and over our shenanigans.
You know what? I was like, valid. I can pull one more stop. My aunt.
Yeah, Madison said, well, it don't stop with my mom and dad. Trust.
My auntie. I was like, girl, hey. You want to drive us to Memphis real quick? She was like, you're lucky I have a friend that lives out there, and I would like to go see her and visit her, and we could stay there, and you guys would just have to sleep on the floor, and I'll just,
And we were like, okay, per.
I was like, girl, I'll take what I can get, okay?
Right.
Because it was a very quick, this was another one of those concerts where it was
like got ready in her room, her bedroom. I remember I sat on the floor and I had her
the
little
giant mirror,
and then you were in the bathroom or whatever, and then like we got ready, and went to the concert.
Yeah.
That one was okay. What I was just saying. This was the first time they did "What Am I," which was like a single because it wasn't on anything, right?
Mm-mm.
Which I have like appreciation for that song just because it was like a little bit, to me it was a little bit different than what they normally put out, but like I just love that song, and so getting to hear that live I was like but also we AJ Mitchell was there, Asher Angel was there. This was like a random group of people for this, like, because it was also, I believe it's the same station that did the meet and greet.
I think so, but it was like a bigger event. Yeah,
but yeah, they just put on a bigger event, so it had multiple artists. Whatever.
It was like a bash,
and it was bash. At what is it called?
It's an arena of sorts.
Yeah, it was something in Memphis, and it was like a big room.
I know
it was an arena. It was like a basketball.
That's what I'm saying, a basketball arena.
So maybe I was. I can't think.
It wasn't the Memphis Grizzlies where they played though. Not that big. Forum. It was definitely smaller. It was giving like maybe a college basketball gym. That's what I feel like I remember.
But yeah, so it was like, why don't we Asher Angel, all these other people? Because we had listened to the people before going. So I was excited to see Asher Angel. Madison was excited to see AJ Mitchell.
I loved AJ Mitchell so bad.
And then I forget, somebody else was there too.
Somebody else was there, and I don't remember.
But I'm blanking too. But honestly, that one was like a good concert too. It just wasn't anything crazy because we didn't get to meet them or anything, which is fine.
So what was so iconic about this concert, and we didn't know it at the time, but what was so iconic about this concert is that this would be our very last time seeing Why Don't We,
and we didn't
as
know.
Why Don't We in concert ever, and we had no clue. We had no clue.
We took it for granted.
Yeah.
We took
very
it for
sad,
granted.
very, very sad, but very, very last time we saw them.
But either way, we did get to see them quite a bit and meet them quite a bit.
We saw them honestly
so
probably way too many
thankful.
times. But we were ready to see them the one last time.
No,
I think I was ready for my closure tour for the Good Times and the Bad Ones, because that album is really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very upsetting to not be able to hear that live, because that's when like the whole thing blew up.
Because they announced the tour and everything, and then we had gotten tickets. I know for a fact we got tickets and stuff, and then they basically, long story short, they ended up having to go to court because their management. Yeah, their management was too controlling. Whatever.
Blah 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 blah.
So they're like,
but now they can't
we're canceling the tour.
Yeah, they canceled the tour, and they can no longer perform as a group by the name of Why Don't We? And they don't have any ownership of any of their songs. And
basically now it's like, not that they've disbanded, but like some of them will show up with each other every once in a while. But it's
still
like they're all doing.
Other.
Yeah, I would say they're just doing their solo stuff now. Their court case was settled and stuff, and they've separated from the management. But like you were saying, like they don't own any of their masters or anything, and they can't perform as Why Don't We? But that doesn't mean they can't perform together under Don't We Why or something else. But
we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I think they just are like.
But
over
they're
kind
of just focusing on their solo projects now. Yeah, I think they're kind of over like.
Maybe they'll do a reunion tour in about 20 years, as we
pray,
don't
just
lie.
like we prayed for One Direction.
Yeah, that became way more sad though. Anyways, but yeah, that was the very last time.
That was really like
our Why Don't We experience.
Synopsis of our Why Don't We era. It like honestly
was in too deep.
Honestly, Girl Bye, which great song by the way. But yeah, honestly, I am thankful for that era of my life. It was so fun. Of course, spending it with Madison, my bestie, and us just like having the time of our lives. I just miss like times where like you really didn't have a care in the world except for just like we were just like, okay, how are we getting there? And then like we figured out the rest, you know?
Yeah. There was no other factors. It was so fun,
and we just like could do whatever, you know, like.
Yeah.
It's not like we can't now, but it's just like we're adults and we have to like actually like pay bills and stuff. Like
Yeah, we had no responsibilities then.
We were taking it for granted, but anyways, that pretty much wraps it up. If y'all have any questions about Why Don't We, feel free to leave them in the comments either on YouTube or Spotify or somewhere.
Wait.
And I'd be happy to answer them. Like we said earlier at the beginning, bigger and better things coming in 2026. So get ready for season 2, y'all, because it's going to be good. It's going to be juicy. And we are going to be consistent.
Amen. Hallelujah.
And that's the plan. All right?
Mm-hmm.
We got real big plans. All right. Anyways, I'm done with the why don't we puns. Okay. Well, thanks for listening. You know where to find us at Melody Mayhem Pod on all socials. If you're listening on Spotify, rate it, por favor. And what else do I got? Oh, and if you're watching on YouTube, comment and like the video. Okay. Y'all have a great one. Whether you're listening during the day or at night, have a great day, have a great night. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye, Pookie.
See ya.